Good morning, all of you. Welcome to your maths class. Today, we are going to discuss about Chapter 3, Playing with Numbers, Grade 6. Before starting the chapter, let us discuss about aims and objectives of the chapter. So, after the completion of this chapter, we are able to learn about factors and multiples, prime and composite numbers, to learn about divisibility of different numbers, to learn about HCF and LCM of numbers. HCF is highest common factor and LCM is lowest common multiple. To learn about some real life examples related to HCF and LCM. So, before starting the detailed explanation of the concepts, let us discuss about the new terms comes in this chapter. First one is prime numbers, composite numbers, highest common factor, that means HCF, lowest common multiple, that means LCM, co-primes, co-prime numbers, twin primes, twin prime numbers. So starting with the term factor. A factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. Example, 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the factors of 6. Common factors. The factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. Similarly, the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Factors are always smaller than that number. Now, the numbers which are common between the factors of 4 and 18 are 1 and 2. So, 1 and 2 are the common factors between 4 and 18. Let us discuss about properties of factors of a number. 1 is a factor of every number. That means 1 is factor of each and every number. Every number is a factor of itself. Every factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. Every factor is less than or equal to the given number. Given number are finite. That means it has a finite value. And factors are always less than or equal to the given numbers. Now, let us discuss about multiples. Multiples of a number are those numbers which we get on multiplying the number by the integer. Example, multiples of 3 are 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and so on. Multiples can be infinite. Common multiples. Same as common factors, we can find the common multiples between the digits. Example, multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and so on. Multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and so on. Multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 and so on. Therefore, the first 3 or 4 common multiples of 3, 5, 6 are 3, 5, 6 are 30 and 60. Now let us discuss about properties of multiples. Every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. Number of multiples of a given number is infinite. That means we cannot count them, quantify them. Every number is a multiple of itself. Now let us discuss about the divisibility test of various numbers. Let us start with divisibility test for 2. If one's digit of a number is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then the number is divisible by 2. For example, 12, 34, 56 and 78. In all these digits, one's place are even number or 0. So these digits are divisible by 2. We can just watch these digits and simply say that they are divisible by 2 or not. Next is divisibility test for 4. A number with 3 or more digits is divisible by 4 if the number formed by its last 2 digits, that means number at its ones place and tens place, is divisible by 4. For example, 1396 is divisible by 4 because its last 2 digits are 96 and we have to check if 96 is divisible by 4 or not. Now let us discuss about the divisibility of 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. That means for the divisibility of 3, we have to add all the digits present in the number, and thus if the sum is divisible by 3, then the whole number will be divisible by 3. Let us take an example. The digit is 27. Now what we have to do? We have to add the digits. 2 plus 7, which is 9, and 9 is divisible by 3. So 27 is also divisible by 3. Now let us discuss about divisibility of 5. If the ones digit of a number is either 5 or 0, then it is divisible by 5. Example, 75, 90, 100 and 125. In all these digits, ones place is 0 or 5. Now let's move towards the divisibility of 6. For the divisibility of 6, first we have to check if the number is divisible by 3 or 2, both. If any number is divisible by 2 and 3 both, it must be divisible by 6. Now let us move towards the divisibility of 8. A number with 4 or more digits is divisible by 8 if the number formed by its last 3 digits is divisible by 8. So the example is 73,512 is divisible by 8 because 512, that means the last 3 digits of the number, is divisible by 8. Now let us check the divisibility of 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Divisibility test of 9 is same as divisibility test of digit 3. Now let us move towards the divisibility test for 10. If one's digit of the number is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. For example, 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. Now let us discuss about divisibility of 11. Find the difference sum or add digits at the odd place and the digits at the even place. That means first we have to find the digits in the number which are at odd place and we have to add them. Second step, we have to find digits at even place and we have to add them. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract the answers of the sum of even place and odd place, and if it comes out to be 0 or it is divisible by 11, then the whole digit is divisible by 11. Now this is the assignment related to the topics that we have discussed. If all the topics are clear to you, try to do this assignment and practice these questions. In this assignment, you have to solve these questions for your practice. Now, let us move towards the NCERT questions related to the topics. Question number 1. Write 5 first multiples of the digit. Now, what we have to do? We have to write the multiples of 5. For that, what we have to do? We have to multiply digits to the 5. 5 multiplied by 1 is equals to 5. 5 multiplied by 2 is equals to 10. 5 multiplied by 3 is equals to 15. 5 multiplied by 4 is equals to 20. 5 multiplied by 5 is equals to 25. Hence, the required multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Now, moving to the question number 2. What is the sum of any two odd numbers? The sum of any two odd numbers is even. Let us take an example. 2 plus, let us take an example of two odd numbers. As you know, 3 is an odd number and 5 is also an odd number. Now what we have to do? We have to add these odd numbers. So 3 plus 5 is equals to 8, which is a even number. So sum of two odd numbers is always a even number. B part, sum of two even numbers. Let us take an example. 2 is our even number and let us take another number which is 4. Now add these two numbers. 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. That means 6 is also an even number. That means sum of two even numbers is also always even. Moving to the question number 3. Give 3 pairs of prime numbers whose difference is 2. Remark, two prime numbers whose difference is 2 are called twin primes. That means if two numbers are prime and the difference between them is 2, then these two numbers are called twin prime numbers. Now let us move to the answer. So The required twin prime numbers are 3 and 5, as 3 is a prime number and 5 is also a prime number, and difference between 5 and 3 is 2. Similarly, 5 and 7, 11 and 13. All these are pair of twin prime numbers. Now moving to the question number 4. Find the common factors of 4, 8 and 12. Now what we have to do? First we have to find the factors of 4, 8 and 12 separately. So factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. Factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Hence, now we have to find the common factors between 3 digits. So, common factors are 1, 2 and 4. So, common factors of 4, 8 and 12 are 1, 2 and 4. Let us move to the next question. Question number 5. What is the HCF of two consecutive numbers? Solution. The HCF of two consecutive numbers. The common factors of two consecutive numbers is always 1. Hence, the HCF of two consecutive numbers is always 1. B part. HCF of two consecutive even numbers. The common factors of two consecutive even numbers is 1 and 2. Hence, the HCF of is 1 multiplied by 2, which is 2. HCF of two consecutive odd numbers. The common factor of two consecutive odd numbers is 1. Hence, the HCF is 1. Moving towards our next question. So, I hope all the questions related to the topic are clear to you all. Rest questions you have to do it by yourself in your notebook and understand them. Thank you. Have a nice day.